This is the Texas Weather Outlook video for Monday, August the 14th. Good morning. I am Donovan Neal. We're continuing to trend hotter and more humid as school starts for some people this week, and also something to talk about in the tropics. Tropics starting to get more active. Let's look at the water vapor satellite view. The same storm system that was in the Texas Panhandle and parts of the high plains, parts of the western high plains, is now making its way is now near Oklahoma and affecting parts of North Texas. This is the radar at 523. Some storms drifting off to the northeast, affecting Fort Worth and some of the adjacent areas in DFW. This may make for a wet morning commute for some locations, but we all know not everyone will see rain. Take a look at the temperatures at 521. Already in the 80s for some of the major metropolitan areas. DFW 83, Arlington 81. Most locations are in the upper 70s in this. Most locations are in the upper 70s in this map. Take a look at the watch warning map. Things are really quiet. Few flood issues, isolated flood issue spots here and there, but other than that, things are really quiet. No organized severe weather is expected for much of the country today. Only the marginal risks up in the north. On day 2, risk for severe weather from near South Dakota to the Texas Panhandle and parts of New Mexico and some of the adjacent states. And on day 3, no organized severe weather is expected for any parts of the country. Take a look at the rainfall amounts for the next 7 days. This is saying less than a quarter of an inch in most locations in North Texas. This is valid through Monday of next week. And again, your rain amounts, like I said before, your rain amounts can very well vary. Take a look at the tropics. Tropical storm Gert is on the board. We all knew that there was at least a chance of this this wave that we were watching for several days to become a tropical storm, and very well it did. Tropical storm Gert is on the board right now. Here's the GOES-16 water vapor satellite view. I think at times it's been trying to produce an eye, but has very well outflow striations. So we'll loop this, and this is expected to gain latitude, maximum sustained winds at 45 miles an hour. This is expected to gain latitude and become the Atlantic's second hurricane by 2 a.m. on Wednesday. But other than that, this will have no impact on the United States at all, as it is expected to recurve into the Atlantic, as it expected to make that turn by Tuesday. Now, there is another wave on the board on the Atlantic near the Cabo Verde, near Africa's coast. This one only has a 10% chance of developing during the next 48 hours, but it's a little disorganized now. But it's expected to, two disturbances rather, are expected to merge and become system here, and the NHC guys give it a 50-50 chance of developing during the next 5 days. So we could see development of this, and most models currently track it. Near the Bahamas and the Dominican Republic and north of Cuba during the next 5 days. So this is something we're just going to have to watch with time. So here we go with the models. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Broad troughing continuing in the east, in the north. Main westerlies are, of course, up north, and showers and storms will again be possible as it makes its way towards the east-northeast. Other than that, things are expected to be partly to mostly cloudy with highs in the mid to upper 90s. Tuesday, again, that's a dry look, partly cloudy, highs in the mid to upper 90s. Same thing Wednesday, when most of us start school. And Thursday, I guess we could mention a chance for an isolated shower or storm as a low is positioned near the Great Lakes, and a cold front is positioned stretches down to North Texas. Showers and storms could be possible there. Friday, I don't see any. Friday, hard to tell any rain chances there, so we'll just leave that dry. Saturday, again that looks like a dry look. We could see a shower or storm or two, but again that most locations should stay dry. Same thing Sunday, and a week from today, Eclipse Day, Monday, August the 21st. Heat tries to make its debut again, for much of the country, and down below that, I think the eclipse day should be a success. Mostly sunny and hot. It should be visible from most of our coverage area. Highs in the upper 90s, nearing 100 degrees. And here's the end of the forecast period. On Thursday, August the 21st, again, 591 heat bubble tries to make its debut back in our area. And down below that, it looks like a classic dry look as a result of the heat bubble. And the temperatures for the next week, I don't think we'll be at 97 for most of this week. I think the temperatures will kind of fluctuate and change, but in the lows, I think we should continue to stay in the upper 90s to the low 80s as summer tries to make its debut back again. That's it for the Texas Weather Outlook video today. I'll have more notes in the blog. The next video here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, if you can catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and Godspeed.